Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation for today, Sri Rag Mahalla Pehla. Bin Pir Dhan Sigariai, jo ban-bad khuar, na maane sukh sejdi, bin pir bad sigar, dukh gano duhagni, na kar sej batar, मन रे राम जपो सुख होए, बिन गुर प्रेम न पाइयै, शब्द मिलै रंग होए रहाओ, गुर सेवा सुख पाइयै, हर वर सहज सिगार, सच माणे पिर सेजड़ी, गूढ़ा हेत प्यार, गुरमुख जान सियाणी है, गुर मिले मेली गुण चार, सच मिलो वर कामनी, फिर मोही रंग लाए, मन तन साच विगसिया, कीमत कहन न जाए, हर वर कर सुहागणी, निर्मल साचे नाए, मन मह मनुआ जे मरै, तां पिर रावे नार, इकत धागे रल मिलै, गल मोतियन का हार, संत सभा सुख उपजै, गुरमुख नाम आधार, खिन मैं उपजै खिन खपै, खिन आवै खिन जाए, शब्द पछाणे रव रहै, ना तिस काल संताए, साहिब अतुल न तोलिए, कथन न पाया जाए, वापारी वणजारिया, आए वजहो लिखाए, कार कमावे सच की, लाहा मिलै रजाए, पूंजी साची गुर मिलै, ना तिस तिल ना तमाए, गुरमुख तोल तोलाए सी, सच तराजी तोल, आसा मनसा मोहनी, गुर ठाकी सच बोल, आप तोलाए तोल सी, पूरे पूरा तोल, कथने कहन न छुट्टिए, ना पढ़ पुस्तक भार, काया सोच न पाइयै, बिन हर भगत प्यार, नानक नाम न विसरै, मिलै गुर करतार. In this passage, we return once again to the allegory of the mind as a bride that is seeking union with its lover, the self, bin pir dhan sigariai, joban bad khuar, implying that the pangs of separation are intense and all the adornment is actually futile because the husband is missing. Dukh gano duhagni, na gar sej batar. Intense is the separation for the unfortunate bride, or the separated bride, the estranged bride. A poetic way of saying that the mind, the self-alienated mind, seeks a healing union with its own source. The implication here is that the mind is fractured and is split into two centers, the self-seeking Haume on the one hand and the unbounded self on the other, that we refer to variously as Mool, as Prabh, as Har, Ram, a prototype of the Creator within. Now, according to Gurbani, this healing or fulfillment that the mind seeks is possible only through the guidance of Gur wisdom. So one has to submit to Gur wisdom, and that implies abandoning existing modes of learning and adopting the way of Gur wisdom. This is quite radical, because Gur wisdom is not teaching us cognitive knowledge. It does not use cognition as much as it cultivates our intuitive awareness, the intuitive faculties. An intuitive awareness, called sehaj in some contexts, is actually the true ornament that the bride or the mind should wear. Gur seva sukha paya, har var sehaj sigar. Sehaj is the sigar or the adornment that we seek to wear. And so through this intuitive awareness is the joy of conjugal union experienced with intense love and affection. Sach mane Pir Sejri, Gur Het Pyar. So being Guru guided, the mind recognizes the presence of the self within. And through the Guru enlightener is the right code of conduct, the right lifestyle adopted in order to get to that intuitive awareness. Gurmukh Jan Sinyanaya, how? Gur Meli Gunchar, way of life. So when intuitive awareness is developed, what happens? The body-mind flowers, that is, the individual's capacities expand. Mantan Sach Vigsya, flowering. Kimat Kahan Na Jaye, and it's an experience that is beyond description. Now this happens because the individual mind becomes harmonized with the self, which we have indicated earlier is a prototype of universal forces, the creator within. So when you harmonize with the self, your capacities evolve and expand. So when an individual cooperates or subsumes within the self, it becomes a part of that force. So Gurbani uses metaphor, uses paradox, and even self-contradiction sometimes to describe a reality that cannot be described. Sahib atul na toliye, kathan na paya jaye, whether through measurement, weighing, or even description. Gurbani perceives the paradox, of a constantly changing universe that appears to be superimposed on an eternal, unchanging absolute, ik oankar. Khin mein upje, khin khape, khin ave, khin jaye. Constantly changing. And yet, sabad pashane rav rahe, natas kal santaye. It's a paradox. And that is the intuitive awareness that you have to bring. Because you can't physically see this happening. But there is an awareness which grasps this knowledge. And this knowledge or awareness, again, cannot be found in books or discussions. That is, by intellectualization. Kathani kehnana shutiya, deliverance. Na pad pustak par. Reading simply just weighs on the mind. It is only through loving devotion to Guru wisdom that you achieve this catharsis, if you will, of the body and mind. And kahiye soch na paiye bin har bhagat pyar. With those thoughts, we leave you until the next time. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.